In a small village nestled between rolling hills and quiet rivers, there lived a widow named Eleanor. After losing her husband unexpectedly, she was left with nothing but a small cottage and a meager income from sewing clothes for the villagers. Life was difficult, and every day brought new challenges. But Eleanor had a spirit that refused to surrender to despair. She knew that survival alone would not bring comfort or stability, and she wanted a better future for herself and her young daughter. One day she found an old glass jar in her cupboard, dusty and empty. Inspired by an idea she once read about, Eleanor decided to make this jar the foundation of her new life, a symbol of discipline and hope. She named it the saving jar. Eleanor began small. Every day she would put aside a few coins from her earnings into the jar, no matter how little. Some days it was just a single coin, barely enough to buy a loaf of bread, but she never skipped a day. Villagers would often tease her, saying that saving so little was pointless and that life was too hard to worry about tomorrow. But Eleanor smiled, knowing that every coin saved was a seed planted for the future. Slowly, the jar began to fill. More importantly, it taught her the power of consistency and patience. She realized that wealth was not only about how much you earn, but also about the habits you form with what you already have. Over the months, Eleanor faced temptations and hardships. A broken sewing machine, an urgent request for extra medicine, and occasional days of unexpected expenses tested her resolve. Each time she carefully considered her choices, often putting her own wants aside for the sake of long-term security. Her saving jar became a constant reminder that discipline in small daily actions can lead to remarkable results. Her daughter watched closely, learning the value of delayed gratification and thoughtful planning. After a few years, the small coins had accumulated into a significant sum. Eleanor used the money not for luxuries, but to invest in better sewing tools and materials. This allowed her to increase her income, hire a helper, and eventually expand her small business. She had transformed her life from surviving day by day to living with financial security and purpose. The village, once skeptical, now admired her patience, wisdom, and unwavering discipline. Eleanor's story demonstrates that wealth is not built overnight. It grows from small, deliberate choices and the commitment to remain consistent, even when the results are not immediately visible. The widow's saving jar teaches a timeless lesson. No matter how limited your resources, you can achieve financial stability and success if you practice discipline, save consistently, and invest wisely. It reminds us that every small act of financial responsibility compounds over time, and the habits you form today can shape your future. This story is a powerful reminder that patience, foresight, and discipline are far more valuable than quick wins or impulsive decisions. If you found value in this story and want to learn more about building wealth, financial discipline, and smart money habits, make sure to like this video, share it with others, and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring money stories. Start your own saving jar today and take the first step toward financial freedom.